This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Friday, June 9th, 2023. I'm Alex Brown. The co-founder of a female-dedicated co-working space in downtown Indianapolis is looking to raise $100,000 to upgrade and expand her business that she says breeds community and fills a crucial gap in the area. Leslie Bailey said she wants to grow support for women entrepreneurs at Maven Space.
I hope that the community will get behind this campaign because I've been able to see firsthand the amazing things that happen when women have the place and the space to work on their goals, and the fact that our entire community can benefit from women thriving. So to me, this is something that our city should be invested in. It's something our state should be invested in, not just Maven Space, any women-owned businesses, because when we do that and we support women, amazing things happen.
The funding will support cosmetic enhancements to Maven Space as well as technological upgrades. If the goal is met, Bailey and her team would also look into the possibility of opening a second location. The Ivy Tech Community College Board of Trustees has approved a nearly $260 tuition increase for the next 2 academic years. The college said combined with a restructuring of certain fees, the move will result in lower overall costs for about 2/3 of its students. The University of Southern Indiana has named Shelley Blunt interim provost. Blunt, who currently serves as dean of the Pott College of Science, Engineering, and Education, succeeds Mohammed Qayyum, who is retiring after 32 years with the university, including the last 4 as provost. From the #1 source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Get ready, West Central Indiana. We're headed your way. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the inaugural Engage West Central Indiana event presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. Tuesday, June 20th at Holman Center at Indiana State University. We'll be diving into talent, education, and other issues shaping the regional economy. More at ibj.com/engage.
An insurance broker who admitted to defrauding investors of more than $1 million while operating a financial services business in Greenfield has been sentenced to 51 months in federal prison. Here's Kate Sharon.
Bruce Ford pleaded guilty to 5 counts of wire fraud and 2 counts of money laundering. Ford used his company to promote investment services to current and former insurance clients and others, even though he had not registered himself or his company with the Indiana Securities Division as required by law. From January 2013 through December 2018, Ford stole about $1.2 million from at least 10 victims through fraudulent investment and Ponzi scheme, according to investigators. Ford falsely claimed to be a financial advisor and promised clients that he could provide higher returns on their investments than they would otherwise yield from individual retirement accounts and 401ks. Rather than invest the funds as promised, Ford transferred the victims' funds to his own personal bank accounts and used the money to pay his personal credit cards and to purchase goods, services, a mobile home, land, and a recreational vehicle. In addition to his prison sentence, Ford will serve 3 years of probation and was ordered to pay nearly $1.1 million in restitution. Kate Sharon, Inside Indiana Business, Radio.
Fort Wayne-based Vera Bradley is reporting a fiscal first quarter net loss of $4.7 million compared to a loss of $7 million during the same period last year. CEO Jackie Ardrey said efforts to bring the company back to profitability and strong cash flow are starting to take effect. The company's Pura Vida brand saw its first positive quarterly revenue performance in 5 quarters, primarily driven by retail store sales. Ardrey added the Vera Bradley brand saw strong e-commerce performance and full-line store revenues. During the quarter, Vera Bradley detailed plans to cut $12 million in costs, including eliminating 25 corporate positions as part of its Project Restoration initiative. As Inside Indiana Business marks 25 years on television, we're looking back at progress made in the Indiana economy, including sectors like the life sciences, an industry that has grown from around $32 billion in value to more than $80 billion. Dr. Alan Palkowitz, president and CEO of the Indiana Biosciences Research Institute in Indianapolis, says developments like the 16 Tech Innovation District have changed a once listless industry.
I think as this progress has happened and the vision for 16 Tech is now becoming translated into buildings and a community, I think we're seeing how it all fits together. This has really turned into a great environment for pursuing new types of collaborations, really finding ways to connect academic researchers with people that may have experience with industry, people that could be here at the IBRI, for example, that have an idea and bringing new capabilities together to start new initiatives and could potentially lead to new therapies or even companies as well. And I think that is really creating a fertile environment for more and more progress in that way.
He says Indiana is primed to become a major life sciences hub on par with the East and West Coasts. NetLogic's founder Audrey Taylor is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.